Isengard marches to war, and they march against the men of Rohan and the Elves of Lothlorien. But they have one great obstacle in their way: Helms Deep. What's up, guys, and welcome back. We're here with another Dawnless Days siege battle for you today, and we have a glorious 3v3 as three Isengard armies prepare their assault against the men of Rohan and the Elves of Lothlorien. The walls of the Hornburg must hold strong to hold back these Uruks and their machines of war. And oh boy, is this going to be a glorious close battle. It's a long one as well, so get yourselves some snacks, get yourselves some drinks, and prepare for some absolute glorious Middle-earth bloodshed as we have hundreds, if not thousands of orcs preparing to scale these walls here. Look at them, it's looking glorious. I love how they go for the lore, sort of accurate, you know, like ladders instead of like siege towers. You know, risking the lives of the Uruks for the sake of lore. Very, very cool. But yes, this is obviously like more of like a film, like a film lore siege rather than a book lore. Because in the books there is no elves. Obviously in the films, you know, Peter Jackson was like, you know what, we need elves. We need Haldir here with the Elves of Lothlorien, and they are here again. Haldir's actually being a bit of a chicken, and he's on the second layer here with all his brethren as well, which I always find hilarious. Bit of a bug currently in the current version, but yeah, as you can see here, he's Haldir can look down and he can see thousands of orcs preparing to assault, and yeah, there is plenty more of them back there waiting, orcs and Uruks alike. This is just a plain old vanilla siege battle, so it's just a no submods, no nothing else, just plain old vanilla Dawnless Days. We do have some white-handed grenadiers here. They're getting ready to come forward. I haven't seen the sapper, and I don't. Oh, there is one here. Here we go. There is one sapper over here. So they are going to probably blow up the wall, and there is also a couple more grenadiers here. So yeah, I imagine they're going to bring the sapper forward if initial assaults don't maybe work out, and they can try and break on through. But yes, it seems like Uruk Raiders are the first over the walls. Early retainers here fighting against them, and actually losing. Kind of interesting to see. I mean, they actually haven't really given an attack order. You can tell because like half the unit's facing the wrong way. It's still like looking at their friends. But yeah, an attack order needs to be given, and they might start to win this. Also possibly just losing because of maybe archer fire. I can see lurts. So we've got a couple of lurts actually. That's hilarious. We've got some white and stormer general as well. But yeah, so archers firing over the wall, I think, is also not helping this situation here. But yeah, further down the wall, we also got Berserker. Oh no, not Berserkers. Half-orc axe has already been committed. They're getting focused down. And they've got some regular Urukai infantry as well going in. And they definitely will beat early retainers in this fight. Yes, if you enjoy all things Dawnless Days, I want to see more Lord of the Rings action on the channel, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment showing support, guys. It really does help the channel as we work towards 10k subs. So if you haven't already subscribed and you want to see more sort of this content, then feel free to do so. But yeah, looks like the Urukai infantry here, they're starting to get focused down, doing their bit. Yeah, this Twilight Guard here, yeah, they're the reason why these Uruks are losing this fight, and they're going to need missile support if they want to have a chance of like whittling down these numbers. The supply barrel here is going to be very, very key. It looks very silly, you know, just like a stone bit of stonework here, just randomly in a field. But yeah, that supply barrel is going to be very, very important, as is the other one. They're on the other side. So yeah, they're going to need those to just resupply the elven and Rohan archers. I mean, Rohan's got some pretty good archers available to them as well. Helmingas, a very good hybrid unit. Need to bring them. Yeah, the early retainers doing their bit, fighting on hard there. Who are the Rohan commanders? We do have Theoden back here. King Theoden is waiting. He's actually dismounted currently at the moment. Very, very cool. And actually looks like he's not got his horses anywhere. I can't see them. Can't see his mount. Whether they're, I think they're back here, that's why. So yeah, Theoden's planning to fight on foot today. He's not going to be sallying out, it seems. The other Rohan commander is, well, that's Haldir there. I imagine the other one might be like Erkenbrand or someone. Can't see the other Rohan commander, but maybe there should be another one, I would have thought. Maybe there isn't one. It's actually a 3v2, maybe? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm being an idiot and just realizing it's a 3v2 entirely, which would make sense about the numbers. Yeah, about 4,000 on one side, and then well, there's like 7,000 on the other side. Still, there's a lot of attackers. But yeah, I thought there was another Rohan army, but yeah, there is. So I just don't know where their general is. I'm just being an idiot. That's what it is. I just can't see it. Oh well, we'll find it at some point when he arrives. He might just be hiding somewhere and I can't see him. Anyway, back to the fight. We've got Axe Stains coming up here. They're not going to have a great time fighting off against these Urukai infantry, that's for sure. They're going to get sliced and diced, absolutely. It does seem as though the Uruks are overwhelming these walls here. Early retainers, yeah, are losing this fight. It's, I mean, they're just not, they're okay. They're a fun unit to look at. I do like the look of them. They just die very easily. The early retainers. It's sad to see, but they do just die very, very easily. Where is this other general? That's actually going to really bother me. Oh, maybe it's at the gate. Ah, no, he's down here. Guard of Mudasel. There you go. He's there. That's the one I was looking for. He's just hidden down there. I was getting very confused from him. I was like, surely it's a 3v3. But yeah, here you go. You got early retainers as well holding here. I think they're just going to be the bread and butter of this Rohan defense here today is the Guards of Mudasel. We have got lots of Helming gas on the wall, ready to go. So and also looks like we've got Yeoman of the Mark. But yeah, the Helming gas are like set up, ready to shoot anything that like breaks through. So you like double tiered these archers. They look awesome as well in their red. They're a very cool hybrid unit. If you've never seen them in action, there's an axe and a shield unit that also has a bow, basically, or a bow unit that has an axe and a shield. They are primarily bowmen, but a very cool unit. Retainers here fighting on. I mean, spears not going to be an issue. These guys, I think, have just been sent in just first, you know, to soften up defenses a little bit, maybe soak up ammunition. Yeah, these spearmen are just easy to kill off. It looks like we're having more like, oh, I mean, White and Storm has come forward now. Right, they're sending forward elites early on here at Isengard. That is interesting. We have got, yeah, Lurts and some Urukai archers firing over the wall, trying to do some damage, shooting these Gladrian sword warriors here, which are a very good target to be trying to take out. I'm waiting to see whether the sapper is going to come forward. I haven't. Yeah, he's still back there. He's waiting patiently. So yeah, interesting to see when he'll be sent over. I mean, if they open up that breach, it's going to make it very indefensible for the elves, pretty much. The archers here focusing on the Gladrian sword warriors, forcing them back. We have Heroes of Amon Lankan reserve. I have a feeling that they are being kept back for any breach that comes when the sappers are used. Look at all these Uruks here just stacking up like, oh, sorry, getting in your way. There's not enough room for us all. The Axe Stains fighting desperately on here. The quality of infantry they're fighting against is much superior to themselves. And looks like the Uruks are really rushing forward here. They're firing it again over here as well. Like the Uruks are like standing right on top of each other. It's a really compressed area. Do what you can, men. Hold back these beasts. Hack at them with those axes. Yes, no mercy to the Uruks. Agreed. Send them packing. Rohan must prevail. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be the major issue here. There's 3 units of swords here, all pressing down on this one early retainer, and it's probably going to die. They're going to need to send up reserves very soon. Gladrian sword warriors would be ideal, but the player doesn't want to send them up. He's scared of those archers, which is understandable, but sometimes sacrifices have to be made, and instead it looks like archers on the top wall there, Helmingas and also Haldir, are being activated to try and fire into this mass down here. And they're going to need to do that as well. Like I said, archers are going to be firing overtime today in this siege battle. But yes, if you've got any glorious Dawnless Days sieges or battles or any Total War replays that you want to send in to me, then feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description. It's the best place to go to send in send in replays, and also if you want to get involved in any sort of battles as well yourself. We've got a glorious Total War community there. Loads of them love it. Are lovers of Total War battles. It seems like the fight there is still going on pretty strong. Very good, boys. So yeah, the retainers along the walls here, starting to lose. And you can actually see Uruks now coming down. I think they are kind of pulling through a little bit, yeah. There are still retainers on that ramp, so they definitely pull through to get to that. The heroes of Amon Lank will have to punish them for such a thing. Go on, Elves. These elven spearmen, they are spearmen, and you know, spears in total war necessarily aren't as good as swords, but these elves are damn good with those spears. They will punish the Uruks. I'm expecting them to get a few hundred kills, and they'll fight to the last elf. But here you go, they've now routed those early retainers, and they're rushing down the ramp here. These heroes of Amon Lank are being thrown in to try and combat this issue. The Gladrium Sword Warriors might need to be sent up onto this front here. We are seeing the archers come forward here, and they're going to probably focus down these elven spears and try and do as much damage as they can to them, trying to you know, weaken them. But I'd imagine the spears are still going to rout all these swords that have gone over. Isengard needs to send more troops up now to, you know, replace the Uruks that have not been lost on the wall, but you know, that have come off. They need more Uruks to be landing now, so they can continue and have the constant flow of reinforcements coming. Because you can see here, already losing, wavering. Yeah, all these Uruks there are losing, which is not good. I don't know why they're sending more this way. Oh, we got the sappers coming this way. Interesting choice for the sappers. I guess they have captured the walls. They don't need to blow them up necessarily. So yeah, the play is now to have the sappers with the White Hand Stormers here in Testudo go towards the breach and try and blow the gate, maybe? They're going to have to fall back the Uruks if they're going to do this. They're going to throw in a lot of Urukai infantry in here otherwise and just get them all blown up. This is a very unorthodox strategy, and I'm interested to see if this works. I mean, there's, I think there's other retainers and maybe a guard of Mudaseld in there, so it's a good, juicy target. There's 4 sappers left. 4 is more than enough to get the job done, though. There they go, they're running off. Are they going to fall back, the Urukai infantry? Oh, be careful, 3 of them left. They should be able to fire now, but maybe they can. I don't know. We'll see. How many of them left? Still 3. I'm going to go from this side, see if we get an angle. Guard and Moonsell pull back. They saw the play. Sappers. I think the Uruks are trying to pull through because they are attacking the Guard and Moonsell, really. The Sappers, are they going to be sacrificed? I can see one, like, back there. I can see another one, actually. I think they made a mistake sending them this way. Oh, I feel like they're in the stance that they're going to fire, but I really don't know. No, it doesn't seem like they're going to go off. They need to get like right up to these early retainers. Might have been easy just to have the Uruks pull back and then let the sappers go over. It looks like that ploy is over. Axanes have been thrown in, so they've pulled back everything that was like kind of cheap. Let the Axanes do all the work. Guard and Mudaseld going back in there, so they're really holding that line. I think the sappers have been focused down. So that did not work. So sappers were wasted. In the last Helm's Deep replay we covered, the sappers just didn't go off. Their explosions just failed. So at least these guys got to the front line. They just failed to, well, they also, I guess, failed to explode. The White Hand Stormers in here, they are struggling as well against the Heroes of Amon Lank here. I mean, they're combat even. The Elves are losing, but I think that's only because of archer fire. The Twilight Guard are also pretty good in combat as well, so once these guys run out of ammo, I'm not be surprised if these guys get sent in as well. And it looks like more Uruks coming down. Again, though, they're kind of pulling through. Come on, guys. I mean, in fairness, actually, they have pushed these guys right back against this part of the stairway. So arguably the pathfinding is fine. Like the pathfinding's fine. The pull through, it's not really a pull through. It's just, you know, negotiating them.
The enemy have rallied their units.
But they are now, you know, I mean, it's a shame that you can't like push these Rohirrim off the edge of the stairway, like you kind of like the older Total Wars. Like if there's not enough room, units will start to fall off, which I think is a cool aspect and something they should bring back. Because, you know, I feel like Uruks would be merciless like that. They just push them off. They wouldn't want to necessarily kill them. They just like push them off. It'd be awesome. But yeah, the Elves here are getting a little bit overwhelmed. And you can see that the Twilight Guard, they're now under threat. They're getting charged here by Uruk Infantry. They might need to go to melee. And this could be a bit of a problem. We'll see. And yeah, the Twilight Guard, they are losing. That's kind of surprising. Well, I guess they got a charge off the Uruks. Maybe that'll be why. I don't know. But I don't think they used all the ammo. And these supply barrels, I don't think all got fully used. So bit of a bummer there for the defenders. Fight on, Elves of Lothlorien. You've been fighting for thousands of years. You're practicing. Now make that practice be useful. Kill every orc in your sight. Our Berserkers in there as well now. They are throwing in the heavy hitters, our Isengard. Yeah, Berserkers going. They've lost one unit, one man. So yeah, Berserkers, they'll do well against these Heroes of Amon Lang. Elite shock infantry against elite spears. Shock does well against spears as well. Yeah, these Heroes of Amon Lang, they're not going to win now, but they're just delaying an assault. And it looks like the defenders are going to defend over here. I'm glad in a way that they're not like putting like something horrible here, like a polearm, like the Elves bring a polearm. There's still a lot of archers here that are just going to focus down anything that comes up this ramp. They are like, this is a killer of a ramp to try and assault. And also, I imagine that the Isengard forces, once they're taking the lower levels, will come through here, up the like up this wall, and they go through there. The retainers haven't gone through, but I don't know why not. The Stormers forcing back the retainers here. It would be a pain to fight these White Hand Stormers. They've got just massive shields. You just be like struggling to get around them. It'd be an absolute nightmare. They're doing their best. And the gate as well. I mean, there's a serious blob up going at the gate. And in fact, there's a sally out now taking place by Rohan here. Oh, we've got the Axanes here. They are sallying out against Urukai Infantry. And there's other units as well stacked up here. We've got Berserkers, we've got White Stormers, more Urukai Infantry. There's a serious amount of blobbing going on there from the Isengard player. They should be mercilessly firing down into those Berserkers as well, which is the Yeoman of the Mark. There you go, they're finally activated. A little late though, because the Berserkers are about to go under the arch, and I feel like that's where they're protected. Maybe Rohan just overcommitted, which is why the sally out happened. I'm not sure. Or maybe Isengard baited him out. Maybe that was the idea. Bait him out of the choke point of the gate. But it's still going on pretty brutally down there. Battle lines a bit messed up. But yeah, looks like Rohan should hold there for a while. I mean, they've got some of their elite guards on that line. And you can see here, Heroes of Amon Lang slowly getting overwhelmed and killed. I think, the Elves also got butchered there as well. So yeah, it's a very expensive arch unit lost. Looks like really like Haldir's left. I don't think there are many Elves left actually. I think it's just really Haldir. That is sad to see. So Haldir at least was allowed to survive, but nothing else. We've got Silver Chevron Helmingas here. They are going to do a lot of good work. They will do well. These early retainers here are one of the last units to be alive. Whether they could have got out of here, they can't now. The escape point's cut off, but they definitely could have, I think. Maybe there was a rule that units that were in the lower level couldn't retreat, which I would like. I think it should always be a rule. Kind of, well, usually Elves aren't allowed to retreat to the second layer, but Haldir started there. So I guess he never retreated there, he just started there. Berserkers going in first. They're going to be taking on Guards of Mudaseld. So yeah, this should be an easy kill for the Berserkers. Guard of Mudaseld are okay, but they're definitely not like as an elite as those Heroes of Amon Lang, that's for sure. And the Berserkers rip through them. But they're one of my favorite looking units of the Guards of Mudaseld. I do love the look. I think they are Excellent. Actually, well, you know, actually, they might struggle. I just thought about this. Yeah, Mustard Archers literally here, point blank range to the Berserkers. They might actually get some work done here. I mean, like, let's look at their angle. Yeah, they can sort of see the Berserkers. They are firing point blank range into those Berserkers, and more Berserkers coming up. A secondary unit being thrown in. A lot of shocking which have been committed here. Could be easy pickings for those archers. And for the Mustard Archers, it's a big win, big kill. They're very cheap, and they're killing a very expensive shock infantry unit. Yeah, they are battering on here. I mean, it's going to take a while to get through all these Rohirrim anyway. If they even do get through them. Yeah, the Berserker's dying there. They are. It seems as though, yeah, the Mustard Archers are going to do their work, and I think one of the players has fallen back as Berserkers, seeing the issue. He's like, let's not blob up very vulnerable units there. We are seeing another breakthrough over here as well, so it's minimal to start with. It's just a couple of literally one Berserker. Wow, he's now dead. And it's just Archers going in. But this is obviously going to get more and more problematic. Though the Helming Gas up here are in a perfect position to focus down units, and this is honestly the most war-crimey position in all of Dawnless Days. You fire into the backs of units down there, and you just murdered them by the hundreds. And we've got Helming Gas there with still a good amount of ammo. There's a supply barrel as well, so they can resupply. Haldir's got full ammo. I think he's being saved for that same role. And also Helming Gas still here on the wall. There's a lot of archers still on this wall. So yeah, this is going to be a serious problem. But, you know, the numbers are not looking great right now for the Forces of Good either. It's 2,800, and that's mostly Rohirrim. That's not Elves. The Elves are all gone, really, apart from Haldir. So yeah, numbers-wise, definitely stacked in favor of the Uruks. Also, the Uruks still have like things like grenadiers to throw in. So I'm really excited to see how they use those. I mean, they're obviously going to be a prime target as well for archers. I think it's going to be one of those that you just kind of like throw all the grenades that you have, and then just hope that the archers don't focus you down before then. But it's going to be tough. I certainly think that grenadiers could maybe be used in this choke point here. I think the Mustard Archers are probably the weakest archers obviously available, and they are definitely the least accurate. So I definitely would be like thinking this is a good spot to throw. Also, there's a good blob forming here of retainers and also guards of Mudaseld. Would definitely be where I'd be throwing my grenades. Maybe also on the bridge as well. I maybe would consider that one, but it's a long way to come up that bridge, and you're very exposed. You'd have to use the Violent Storms to cover you as you came forward. The Yeoman the Mark there, yeah, it could really focus you down.
Nothing remains of this unit now.
Yeah, looks like the gate's kind of stabilized. I'm kind of hoping that maybe, Theoden was going to come down and maybe have a little fight, like he does in the film, to rally the boys, just like show his face so he's on the front lines as well. But no, he's staying back there for that final defense by the looks of it. The Axedanes here, they're going to be probably the easiest of the two units here defending this breach point to break through. There's a Guard of Mudaseld that's next. There's another Guard of Mudaseld here. I mean, this is a general though. But yeah, they are kind of running out. Oh no, we still have a Twilight Guard on the final level actually as well. And these are Elves as well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's plenty of Elves left then. Okay, maybe the 2700 is not so bad. So we've got lots of shock infantry waiting back here. The Elves have been held in reserve. Okay. Very interesting. So yeah, they're being kept as an Elven Guard for Theoden. Yeah, the Archers about to route here. And it looks like... Well, we're going to need to see a bit more of commitment going in soon. Pikes might be not a bad idea to send through the gate. They might, do the job. The thing is, Archers obviously will be shooting at them. But they might be an idea to throw in Pikes or Grenadiers or Pikes up here. Again, also might be another option. But it looks like the Force of Rohan are actually forcing back the Uruks right now. The Archers doing their work. certainly seems like there's a lot more Uruk bodies down there than there are Rohan ones. And you can see they're slowly pushing back down this ramp. They're going to need to send in reinforcements there. That second Berserker might need to think about going in. But I think that's when the Mustard Archers will get activated once again. It's just a really awkward choke point for attacking archers to set up and shoot here. It's almost really impossible. I guess you could maybe try the bottom here, but you need like elven level ranges to like fire over that arc and hit the Mustard Archers inside. It is just a real pain of a choke point. You can maybe try at the bottom of the ramp. Again, I don't know how easy that is. It's always worth a go. But yeah, it seems like Isengard right now tailoring a lot of their troops to try and go through the gate. Looks like that's what they really want to try and give it a go. They've got a fair few forces in that direction towards the ramp, but they do need to send more up, maybe through this choke point here. I mean, they are probably going to get shot in the back. It's a bit of a risk. So I mean, that could be a last minute resort to give that a go. It looks like they're trying to shoot some of these. Looks like they're trying to shoot these Helming gas down here. Are the Urukai archers? They're firing over the wall and firing blindly into those Helming gas. So I mean, maybe they'll break through. You never know. Maybe. I like when you like come down to like the gate over here. It just sound, like deafens it a little bit, like you're almost going underwater. It's quite funny. Yep, they're still fighting on there, fighting the good old fight. You can see this rank one, rank a row here, and there's plenty of manpower still in that gate. I think they still have the 2 guard of Mudaseld, and they have an axe in there. So it's just slow going. It's not an easy place to attack, but it's somewhere with as Isengard you probably should attack because it is, you know, soaking up a lot of reserves. I mean, we've got 3 units of guard on Mudaseld just positioned around here, 2 of them fighting. We've got a lot of archers as well here waiting for the breakthrough to happen. So it is in a way weakening other parts of the defense for Rohan by having so much there. Yeah, it looks like these Uruks here are finally going to be killed off, and they're going to need to send the next wave up. But yeah, the bodies are mounting up, and there's only going to be more piling up there soon. We're going to have to see an activation by something. Isengard's going to have to send more reserves in somewhere. We'll see where. And I think they're going to go and maybe make another assault through this spot here. You can see the Uruks are going to disappear through this doorway, and then they're going to reappear in the other one. And I mean, they're not actually properly set up, really. We have got a general here ready to go. But yeah, it's because they're going to bring up shock infantry to charge into the flanks of the Uruks and repel them. That's not a bad idea. But yeah, the Uruks going in attacking a general here. And then in come the Elves in a moment. They're just getting ready. And I think they're about to go in. And in they go, yeah. And they'll start slicing and dicing through those heads. Cleave them off. Yeah, I was interested to know who you're rooting for. Are you rooting for Team Evil or are you rooting for Team Good? Be interested to know. But there you go. This is the war crime I'm talking about. Helming gas is firing right into the back of these Urukai infantry, and immediately they're losing. I mean, it's a little danger close for the guards of Mudaseld, but it's a danger that's worth taking. You get so many kills with those archers up there. Yeah, the thin line of green hair fighting the armies of the Uruks, doing their best. There you go, the shock infantry going in. over here as well. They've got the banner carrier with them as well, the Helmingast one. I love that. The white horse of Rohan fighting side by side with the Elves of Lothlorien. Yeah, those weakened White Hand Stormers and other swords, they're going to die. They're going to need to send up more here. They want to really try and break through. We've got Pikes now arriving. They just need to get everything that they have outside the walls now inside the walls. Unless it's going up towards the gate, really. Just so it just doesn't take so much time to build up for an attack. So they can not give Rohan, or the Elves any time to sort of reset, prepare. Yeah, here you go. Another attack up here as well. The swords going in. Guards move themselves. Need to be careful they don't they look like they're kind of not pushing forward, sliding down without attacking, really. Don't know if that's doing any good for them. There you go. They're going to start going in. It's Berserkers in here supporting as well. Where the Berserker should have been given the go-ahead first, to go in first. But yeah, it looks like the Guard and Moodsells are losing decisively here, which is a good sign. These Mustard Archers, they're going to need to start firing down into this and just, turning this fight back in favor of the defenders. Looks like over on this side here as well, we're seeing a lot of... Oh, these are, I think, are Isengard breaking troops. Okay, I was going to say a lot of breaking troops here, but that's not Rohan. It is, in fact, Isengard. And yep, as quickly as it started, that attack ended. And minimal losses, really. I mean, we've got... like a couple of Elves dead, like 6, yeah, and then like Guards and Moodsells, like pretty much untouched. This one a bit battered, but not so badly. But yeah, they're going to need to send up more stuff. I mean, we could put archers in if they wanted to. Looks like we're going to see a lot of columns of infantry maybe going in that direction soon as well. And I still think the grenadiers are going to need to be sent in soon, just to, cause a bit of a problem. They could almost just stay at the back there, throw their grenades into all of this. There's a big blob of Rohirrim here. That is a really big blob. Whether the White Hand Stormers can go down, pick them up, and just, there's another one down here, actually. So you can just, get the Grenadiers, pick them up, and then just shelter them all the way, and then try and support that. But it looks like, yeah, Axane's going to fall back, just not blob up so much. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see when those Grenadiers get used, if they're used effectively. They might just be waiting for archer armor to run low. That might not happen if these supply barrels are... well, that supply barrel there is actually in effect. Yeah, it's a grindy siege always at Helm's Deep. It's never like a fast-moving one. It's obviously not designed to be. The map's just it's very lore accurate, which is great. But yeah, Helm's Deep it's supposed to be an impregnable citadel. I mean, technically Isengard has very much impregnated it. But they've not taken it yet. They've definitely not taken it. I wonder if the Berserker's cycle charge, whether that would help. Yeah, the Mustard Archers here look like they've evened up the fight again. The Guards and Moodsells now combat even, and now we are seeing Pikemen coming up. They got shot on their way forward. They are still getting shot as well. Haldir here focus him, and they shoot him in the back, really. So they're taking quite a lot of losses here. Already lost 30 Uruks as they've just tried to march up this ramp here. And yeah, those Pikes now getting sent forward to try and make something happen in that bridge point there, and still getting shot down. Yeah, losing another 5 there. Yeah, it's brutal, brutal. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Whether the Berserkers will be pulled back or the swords, I don't know. But the Pikes need to get forward to get to the front there, if they can. I also just think if you just manage to use some of the Grenadiers to blow up a Guard and Moodsells, it's a big win. Okay, these Guard and Moodsells, like a couple of these, would be really, really good because they're really good at holding. And like this choke point here at the gate is goddamn perfect for them to hold. They will hold this forever until every last one of them falls. Yeah, looks like. Looks like Isengard's kind of out of ideas, really, for that gate. He's not really doing anything. They're just standing looking, and there's a lot of Berserkers here to go, and there's Pikes. There's loads of additional things. Crossbows here. Yeah, you could bring them forward if you wanted to. Just stand there in front of the gate with a sword behind, ready to support, and then just start firing to the guards and move yourself. Just see whether the archers will dare to shoot your crossbows. I mean, it's not the end of the world if they do, because I personally think it's a good use of good wastage of ammo for the attacker in their point of view. They'd rather they shot their crossbows than their shock, their pikes, their grenadiers. Really don't know what Isengard's doing. They set forward these columns with sword, then pulled them back. Yeah, really unsure. We're gonna have to think of something soon. Alright, Isengard, because they're running out of time. They have just over 20 minutes to find a solution, to get through. I'm kind of rooting for Isengard at the moment because it's a pretty tough defense to break open. I'm intrigued to see whether they can do it, to start with. Whether they can, oh gosh, whether they can. The camera is just always a pain around these gates and just around these very unique sort of spots. You know, look from their perspective, you can see here, holding on nicely. I mean, there's a lot of dead row here and down there in that breach point, but there's a lot of dead Uruks too. And even if they've not killed a lot of Uruks, they just held to their ground for a long, long time here. Yeah, there's quite a lot of silver down there, so there's clearly a lot of dead Rohirrim to an extent. But yeah, should hold for a little while. They should. Again, nothing else is being attempted over here. It seems like this is just going to be a no-no to try and break through here. Did Howler just fire? Where did he shoot? Oh, he's shooting at the pikes all the way over there. Incredible. That shows the range that he has from that wall. Howler can just like shoot at these pikemen as they're like at this river line. That is insane. Really bothering them. I mean, just wait until they come back inside Howler, then you should shoot them again happily. Again here, look at this. Berserker's losing in this fight. And the Isengard forces again being forced back down this ramp. The retainers and the guards of Mudaselt here just refuse to give in. I mean, it's obviously a massive help with those mustard archers on the wall there just firing to the sides. But yeah, big win there. There you go. Looks like they're successful. Looks like Isengard. Oh, yeah, they broke there. The Pikes now coming forward. They're finally going to get committed. And here we go. The Retainer's going to charge them before they can get in formation. Looks like the Pikes aren't able to get their Pikes down. Looks like there is a bit of an issue there. That could work in favor of Rohan here. That could be an issue. Get the Pikes down, boys. Turn this fight around. Seeing a lot of pikemen falling because they can't get their pikes down properly. And they're getting caught out in melee. And yeah, you can see losing. Some of them are stabbing away. Look, the guys at the back here, they're stabbing away. But yeah, not many. Not many at all. They're actually they're all looking the wrong way now. Oh, it's a very botched assault there by Isengard. It's not really his fault, that's just pathfinding. I think that's just more the issue. The Berserkers actually fell back. They're going to, I guess, be rested up and then sent back in. It's not a bad idea. And now what are the archers firing at now? Oh, I get more pikes that came forward. Any pikes that can dare to come forward, they're shooting at. So yeah, that's the problem for Isengard. He's got to run this gauntlet, get and try and get forward, really. So again, they're shooting into this blob here. Oh, there's more Berserkers down here. That's why they're shooting in there. Yeah, they're losing. Yeah, it's not looking good. And the archers, not even the archers on the wall, it's the ones behind. There's these Helmingast here. They're shooting through the gap, which is it's an incredible angle they have. They shoot through the gap and down into the ongoing fight below. So yeah, it's constant support here for the defenders. Those archers have been doing amazing work. I'm interested to see the kills for the archers. They're going to have several hundred, I'd imagine. Yeah, there you go. Losing that fight. And we're gonna need to see. I think we're gonna need to see a grenadier or something act soon, just to make something happen. I still think that this one over here, up that ramp, it's got the best chance of success. What have we got over here now? More Helm gas. Oh dear, we do not need them here. They're doing just fine without the Helm gas. How have they managed this? The Uruks here have managed to get encircled. Whether it's like a pull through, like trying to attack a certain unit, I don't know. That's maybe why Isengard's surrounded. Yeah, again, look at this, mercilessly focusing down these pikemen. Really haven't done a lot, achieved a lot. And I think it's the Helm gas doing the work there. And there you go, the pike's gone, broken. If I was Halder, you could also shoot that Berserker just for free if you wanted to. Yeah, real pain. I mean, numbers-wise now, it's 3,800 against 2,300. Like, so the defenders lost about 400, and in that time, I mean, the attacks have lost several thousand. I'm pretty sure they were, like, nearer to 5k when we last checked the numbers. The Elves are sallied out, by the way. The shock infantry down here. Trying to get involved, trying to force back the Uruks. I think it worked to an extent, but they are taking fairly heavy losses. Nearly half of their units gone. But again, has slowed down this attack here. It's all they're going to do. If they need to, Rohan can always play to the timer. Yeah, White Hand Stormers waiting patiently. Again, though, still waiting to see these heavy hitters come forward. Looks like another Pikes being sent forward as well over here. Another 2 Pikes actually getting sent forward. It looks like to replace the one that was been lost. And the Berserkers have also gone back in, immediately losing. Just like the amount of archers over here is making it more of a problem. I mean, I've got Shock over here as well, yeah. So what I've become like the most easy choke point to attack is now slowly being reinforced and be made harder and harder to try and break through. The Uruk bodies piling up there. The Elves sort of going in. The Elves are going to be needed because the other retainers are pretty low on numbers, 37. Guard and Mood is held at 40 or sub 40 now. They're losing. So, I mean, they are needed. Isengard, through blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of blood as well, is breaking through this choke point. The Helm gas now out of ammo. They'll just probably get thrown into the combat as well. Like I said, a good hybrid unit here. So, yeah, they get there, right? You can see they have axes that they get out now. And they have a shield as well. So, yeah, a good hybrid unit to throw into the fight. Something else came out. I think it's... Oh, there's another Heroes of Amon Lank. Of course there is. So another Heroes of Amon Lank that can be committed. They're going to just hold that gateway instead. I mean, it's a cool spot to hold, but no strategic value. Yeah, here we go. Elves and men fight side by side against the Uruks. Hold on, men of Rohan. The Elves are here. They will make this an easier fight. The Helm gas here as well. Another top tier unit. Should certainly help the situation. Yeah, they're going to need to send some more stuff up here because, yeah, immediately these Uruk infantry, a health unit they sent in, losing. We've got more Helm gas coming this way. Serious bobbing starting to form up on this choke point. Another opportunity, really, I feel like, for grenadiers to be used. Looks like we're going to see archers maybe getting sent in. No, they're just stopped on this ramp for now. But I honestly think you got to maybe you got to attack this ramp. You got to attack on all fronts right now. Make the defenders be stretched. You know, Yeah, I've got 3,300 attackers left against 2,200. Just stretch them. Attack on every front. Maximize the amount of losses that you can inflict on the defenders. It will also maximize your losses as an attacker. But you need to stretch them out. You've got plenty of reserves as Isengard right now that aren't doing anything. Like, these guys are all just stood back here doing nothing. Same with these ones as well. Send some swords, send some archers. Try and break through here. I mean, you won't break through, but you know, you'll tie down more troops. You'll weaken these units here. I mean, the archers still have ammo. These Helmingast here have ammo. The full ammo Helmingast, I think, going to set up and do the same Warcry moves that the other one did. So yeah, and Haldis still has ammo as well. So it's going to be you're asking a lot. You're really asking a lot.
Enemy units have been rallied.
The Pikes, yeah, starting to die. If I don't see these grenadiers get used, I'm going to be fuming. Because they need to be used. And the swords in the end aren't actually going that way. They're going all the way up this way. Again, I think it's just a bit of a waste. It's just Isengard's done a blob up here as well. And those mustard archers, that, like I said, probably getting decent kills. I mean, it's not a lot to commentate on, really. It's just a bit of a grindy fight. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the fight anyway. It's certainly a fun one. It's always good to see a Helms Deep battle. It's an excellent map. I hope you guys are all having a great day as well. You know, enjoying your Lord of the Rings sample. I was going to say supplement, but I mean, I guess that works as well. Keep you going through these trying times. But yeah, Uruks actually breaking in that direction, so it's just going to feed more kills to the defenders. But yeah, it's just more swords coming forward. I mean, they've not achieved anything so far with the swords. They are slowly whittling these guys down, but the Helmingast are winning here. And the Shock's probably doing, yeah, it hasn't even lost a man. They're going to need something different, and they're just going to have to risk things. Like, here we go, finally. I'm seeing an activation of a white hand grenadier. I beg that this goes in and it starts to blow things up. Just get up that ramp and start throwing. There's enough units in there, I think, that you can hold. You don't need to worry about danger close. This is a weak Uruk, and this is a Berserker unit with 2 men left in it. That's a lot more, there's a lot more defenders in there that you can kill off than you can kill of your own troops. So just like, as an attacker, that would be a win in itself for me. I'd be like, yeah, there's a lot of troops in there. There's 2 full units, a half unit, and then like a little weakened Mudacelled unit. Just start blowing them up. Just do as much damage as you can. Also does morale damage. So like there's guards Mudacelled that were wavering. You kill them off. By morale, maybe. Not by explosion. Oh my gosh, this gate is a pain. It's still going on in there. Nothing's changed, really. Just thought I'd keep showing you guys what's going on a little bit. Just, you know, remind you that it's still a thing. Again, the Berserkers just run forward, get shot at a little bit, and they run away. Little cowards, but here we go. Is how they're going to shoot these grenadiers. He probably should. This is, if anything, the prime target and the prime issue for the Isengard, like for the Elven players. Might want to send another Uruk in there, because it doesn't look like they're going to hold on for much longer, these Uruk infantry here. And it looks like, again, they've broken the Uruks. Yeah, the Berserkers are still in there, but they're going to fall back a lot of these troops here because the Grenadiers obviously are coming forward. I mean, if they start to throw, start to chuck, now's the time. The Stormers going in as well. It's a good idea to try and tie some stuff down. I mean, if they win this fight here, they're going to get rid of the Gladrim Sword Warriors. But whether these White Grenadiers can fire, can throw over the top and into the Helmingast behind, that will be interesting to see. The range isn't excellent. They could definitely hit the Gladrim Sword Warriors here. Oh, gosh. You like move a little bit, you fly through the mountain. Ah, no, guys, get out of combat. Yeah, players realize, good. They are a nasty thing to micro. Honestly, it might be worth waiting for these units here just to break. They'll have to send something in that's a little bit better. It seems like at least these Mustache say, you know, they can't shoot very easily, and they're actually terrible. So yeah, these guys are still very healthy. The Grenadiers, 80 out of 80. When Storm's falling back, it looks like they're trying to maybe bait out the Galadrim Sword Warriors a little bit. Oh, they need to be careful because those retainers are just going to run into those Grenadiers there. That was a mistake there. I mean, they should still kill the retainer off, but maybe it'll encourage the Elves to come rushing down. Now, I would certainly be rushing down if I was them. Kill off these Grenadiers. But like, oh yeah, prime target. I mean, Rohan's setting down. Looks like more infantry here, and they see an opportunity here to get those Grenadiers. This might be exactly what Isengard needs, so baiting down Rohan units to come and fight. A bit more in the open.
enemy have rallied their units.
Maybe able to use archers here, fire at them, because it's not a steeper cliff now to fire over. And exactly, they're doing exactly that. Lurtz is doing just as I thought. Going to fire into the side. Are we going to see the Grenadiers fire?
The men are broken and are fleeing. Attack! Attack! Who's with me?
Helm and gas break here. And that'll be huge. If they break there. Just throw a few grenades in, guys. Just throw a few grenades. Blow these guys up, please. I want to just see some grenade action. The Sword Warriors here, they're getting shot at as well. I just need to see the fire activation. And you need to be careful with these Uruks. They don't want to pull through. I think they're trying. I feel like the ramp is not good for their pathfinding. We'll see. No, seems like the Helmingas are going to contain this issue over here. We'll come back in a moment. Just have a quick look if anything's changed here. It doesn't look like anything has. And yeah, it looks like the Pikes actually might be okay. They're getting unmolested down there. So it's not so bad. But yeah, the Iron Grenadiers still yet to fire. I mean, the Halder here should just take pity on them and just focus them down. Kill them all. Yeah, they're really flooding down troops now as Rohan. I feel like they think they can overwhelm these guys. They might be able to. They've got some top elite troops here. And maybe they realize there isn't much time left for Isengard to try and make a breakthrough. The grenades need to start flying. There's a decent blob of Helmingas here as well. This is a good amount of troops to shoot at. As soon as like a second unit blobs there, it's more than enough. And there's Silver Chevron, these Helmingas. My gosh. They've got some serious kills. Yeah, still waiting to see those grenadiers used. Looks like archers might be about to go through and maybe... oh, yeah, archers have gone through. They are fighting over here as well. The Helmingas again, though, here should have an easy job of dealing with these guys. Yeah, and the archers firing in is brutal. I mean, they're actually shooting from this wall over here, the Helmingas. They're not shooting from behind. They're not doing the war crime move. If anything, that's probably for the best. These Helmingas have a bit of ammo. They might want to use that before the game's up. Yeah, numbers now are looking a bit more even. 1,900 against 2,500. It's going to have to be a throw of the dice here soon. And I think we're about to see grenades get activated here. Iron Grenadiers. They're falling back the attackers. Or a lot of them. They're going to have to start throwing in. And there we go. Grenades going in. Doing some damage. They're kind of overshooting, I feel like, a little bit. They are doing some damage. They're up Iron Stormers, but only a little unit. Young with the marketing blown up mostly, it seems. Yeah, guards and Mudaseld in there. They're all pretty weak, actually. There's a lot of weakened units in there. I'll just keep throwing the grenades. Just keep throwing every last grenade you have. Just keep hitting that blob. Careful, grenadiers. Careful. Let's get it from the other perspective. There we go. Grenades going in. They're going in. They're not going in like in a volley, but they're still doing their job.
They've thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
And looks like we're seeing some units on a rout. That's mainly because of the grenadiers. They're sending in more swords just to contain them. There might not be a chance to break through here. You never know. There's certainly. See, this is what needed to happen a little while ago. Just need to go in, and now more Helm gas getting sent in. That will help. You know, those grenadiers. They need more targets. They'll shoot them. That's what they're going to do. Bring forward the final one, I say, as well. Bring them all forward. We've got Pikes coming in now through this breach point. They kind of look like they got their Pikes down as well. They might be able to form phalanx. They might be able to break through. The archer's firing overtime in here. Has Theoden been used? Oh, Theoden's not been used, but he is down there. He's down by the gate. He's rallying the boys.
The enemy has obliterated an entire unit.
There are still a lot of Rohirrim in this breach point, but it's looking a little more dicey now. Numbers wise, it's 1,700 against 2,100. Are they firing? They're trying to fire in this choke point here as well. The grenadiers are obstructed. About to try and get some shots off. I don't know what they're going to fire at. Maybe the Helming gas. They are a healthy-ish unit. They've got to do it. They've got to throw these grenades. Come on, boys. Here we go. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they just don't like this route of throw grenades on. I don't know. That honestly could be a thing. And I think that's what the players realize. He's like, nah, we're going to send them somewhere else. We've got the general going in there, White and Stormer general. We've got Pikes and swords going up that ramp there. That might be enough to contain the Rohirrim there for now.
Has used all available ammunition.
The Pikes again. Still getting focused down, but the Rohirrim are starting to run out of ammo. It's a big win for them. The only counter they really have is archers. Gates. Oh, more grenades going off.
Our allies are running.
More grenades going off. And yeah, they're actually rushing forward now. They're trying to silence the grenadiers. Uruks are waiting though. The grenadiers rush back. And this could work, you know. This could work. The gate might be about to give way, but they got to just hold on a little longer. Theoden, get yourself out here. Start rallying the boys. Helming gas being impaled on pikes. It's an absolute mess down here. Grenades, if they can fire anything in reserve, that'd be great. I mean, they would be obstructed, but just giant hit some stuff, try and maybe route it through morale. Grenades in here as well. The grenadiers are never going to work in this spot.
Remains of this unit now.
It's going to go straight into melee. That's the unfortunate thing. So yeah, poor use of them there, really. We have got both grenadier units now up here, so they do need to try and use all of their ammo. They have 1 minute and 20 to do so. I don't think Isengard's going to win, but they might be able to get a few more explosions off. We'll see. Or maybe not. Come on, a few more fireworks before the game's over. But it looks like that's the case. And in fact, they're going to advance forward. And the Helmingast can kill them off because they've got those Uruk infantry routed. They're on the run. Oh, and there you go. They've been saved by the Stormers. Isengard now, like at this very moment, is starting to grind them down, but it's really close on numbers. 1,400 against 1,700. It's costing them a lot as it's all out assault here by Isengard. He's actually pulling through with his general. Ah, come on, man. Don't pull through. I know you're desperate for the win, but you don't pull through. All you're achieving actually is losing your general. Like, that general is pretty much... Oh, they are throwing their grenades, sorry. Maybe they can fire them if you put them on auto fire while they're in melee. They are doing some damage. Causing some of these units to lose. That's going to be a problem. And yeah, that general's run all the way into the final cap point. Just going to get killed off by guards and Mudaseld here. There's an elven unit as well. Yeah. Didn't achieve anything. There you go, a draw for Rohan. So I'm going to give that as a victory to the defenders because they managed to hold the citadel. You can imagine, like, Aemir's on the way, he's arrived and ridden down all the remaining Uruks. But there you go. We'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end result. So yeah, this is sent in from, I think it's God Handle over Heavy or something. I think his name, God Handle. Who sent it in. Yeah, he's got some amazing kills with some of his units here. 430 kills, these early retainers. 346 kills here with another one. Stains getting 158 kills. Guards and Mudaseld still healthy, 250 kills. His Helmingas, 237, 584, 300 kills. Insane. Name of Cruz playing as Lothlorien. 107 kills as Gladrim Sword Warriors. Howler getting 101 kills. Another Sword Warrior getting 136 kills. Heroes of Amon Lank, 124, 150, 376 kills with the Twilight Guard. Another one getting 236 kills. Then we have Nikki playing as the final Rohan army. 200 kills with the Erling Retainer here. 106, 100 kills with the Guard of Mudaseld. 269 with another one here. 316 kills with this Helmingas. 584 kills with this Helmingas. Insane. Then we have Sergei Pulowski playing as one of the Isengard armies. 127 kills with the Wyan Stormers. 144 kills with these Urukai infantry here. His Berserkers, 101 kills with two of the units there. And then one of his Grenadiers to get 163 kills, which shows how effective they can be when they use the sappers there with a big fat 0. Then we have Neumau Crab. I don't know if that's correct, but sorry, Butch, if I butchered your name. But yeah, 206 kills were on the Wyan Stormers there. His Berserkers, 65 kills. I think this is the guy that went over the wall first because he's got the half-orc spears here, getting very few kills. But yeah, 86 kills with archers, also not too shabby. Then we have Miller playing as the final Isengard army. Got some goblin men, ruffians. I love that they got brought. But yeah, 101 kills with Lurds here. Got 169 kills with the Urukai infantry. Is 112 with another one there. 181 kills is the best of the bunch. His Stormers actually got outscored by the basic Uruks. And he didn't bring any missiles apart from the Grenadiers, which got 56 kills. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. I hope you did enjoy this Helm's Deep Siege. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, as we work towards 10k subs. And don't forget to leave a comment as well. And also hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss out on any sort of streams or any future uploads. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.